No joke. When you got to get people to do work, whether it's a plumber or somebody trying to fix a wall, okay, it is easier to find a surgeon than pick out a carpenter. I am not even joking. This one literally had surgery this year. You know what? It was like, yeah, let's go to this guy. Yeah. Met the doctor. Boom. Good vibe. There we go. Dude, going through people like and getting estimates on things to get fixed. Dude, I would rather have a freaking a tooth pulled from my face. Why? Why is it so difficult? You never can trust anybody. You know, you get those people in here. Well, that thing you got going on there, that's going to be a problem there. You know what you do, right? He's, I could get my buddy in here. You know, my buddy here, we could probably do this, get this, but we'll knock it out in a day, stuff like that. But, if you make it on me, wait on my decision, stuff like that. By the time we get here, could the price go up because the price of materials keep going up. So, you want to do this, you got to commit now. I'm like, what? You want this done, you got to commit now. I'll give you a call back. There's like 3 people like that, Then you get the ones that don't even call you back. And then by the time you find somebody else, then they call you back. And they're like, why haven't you returned my calls? Because you didn't return my calls. I thought this is how this relationship worked. God. No, it has been a ridiculous thing, and it's there are certain things I know my limitations with, when it comes to plumbing, electrical work, carpentry, and anything to do with getting on a ladder. Okay. A ladder that's taller than I am. It's very weird. So at a certain point, I know when I assess something, I'm like, I can't do this. A lot of people don't do that. I'm not that guy. It's like, well, let's see if I can do it. I'm not a let's see if I can do it guy. I'm a I see that I can't do this type of guy. And not for nothing, because I've heard numerous stories of people trying to do work themselves, messing it up, and then it costing twice as much to fix all the crap that they broke. So, yeah, the moral of the story is know your limitations. Hey, I could change out electrical sockets. I could do that. I've done it. Light switches, easy. Light bulbs. I am a master at changing light bulbs. Minor plumbing work, like little hoses, stuff like that. You connect here. Okay, easy, beautiful. I can do that. But when it comes to things, pipes being rusted and you have to bang on it and get an acetylene torch, I'm out. Okay. I'm just saying I won't touch something I don't know about. Exactly, right? No, it's always good to know your limitation, and there's nothing wrong with that. What is wrong is not knowing your limitations, doing something stupid and having it cost you twice as much. So, yeah. I even went out of my way, did research on the parts that we had to replace, and I'm like, look, here's what we did. I bought all the parts. All you got to do is put it in there. They're like, what? I have all the parts. They're like, huh? Are you sure they're correct? You tell me. So I'm not going to be getting upcharged by this plumber because I already got all the little pieces. I got all the pieces. What are they going to do? You know how they go to their truck and they're like, oh, you're going to need a blah, blah, blah. Whoa, don't even leave. Don't even go to your truck. I got it all right here. And that's why, like, my plumbing bills when they do stuff is usually very low because they can't upcharge me on a freaking valve, That's it. It's like they just, well, we're going to charge you for the visit and the time, I guess, because you had all the parts. Exactly. Dude, you imagine them getting a faucet? Oh, you got to change this faucet. Yeah, I got one in the truck. They give you a cheap piece of crap, and then they charge you like $75 for it. Valve markup 10 times the cost. Exactly. I'm like, don't even do it. I got it all right here. I got all the valves you can need. I have extra valves. You could even pick the color. I could give them 5 choices, and it'll still cost me less than the one choice that they get off the truck. So the solution is to have Home Depot's inventory right in your home. Yes. Because it's like, if you know what needs to be fixed, in theory, you know what parts you need, right? In theory. So assuming those parts are the needed and required parts for that job, they're all there. They're all there, I gotta tell you, some plumbers do not like that. So don't be surprised if you do that, that they get a little, well, I got my parts. I'm like, I got my parts. I'm like, here's what you do. Hold on to your parts and you can play with mine. Does not sound good when you say it out loud, but at least you can all get a little chuckle, assuming they have a sense of humor. You have to use my parts, not your parts. Just put them in your hand and feel them. How do they feel? These parts feel good, don't they?